Saint-Germain versus Tottenham Hotspurs. Hopefully everyone, I don't know how you're feeling, but no, you know what? Look, we will talk about the negatives and be critical of the performance, of some individual performances, the collective performance, but we should walk away with a lot of happiness after this game, man, because, yeah, that's how it should be, man. Despite us conceding 3 goals, we scored 5. So, yeah, definitely deserved the win. Definitely deserved the win, but could have deserved the win more. Could have played better. But yeah, let me start off with my thoughts on the other games. It was up, Toby, 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 Kobe. All right. So here we have the results of today. Copenhagen getting maybe important 3 points, but I don't think so. Basically, just a relegation size playing against each other. Monaco and Pafos, neither of them win. Arsenal 3-1 victory versus Bayern. 2.72 XG, 12 shots, 8 on target. It's 7 big chances. Arsenal created 7 big chances this game. Wow. Bayern got humbled. Atletico 2-1 Inter. Let me see. Did Salah start? Yes, sir. Wow, created the most chances. Not a single. He only took 1 shot the entire game, but 5 key passes still good. Ikitike injured as well. Jones is a right back. Madrid. Then Sporting. And Sporting, I think they're chilling in top 8. Yeah, Sporting chilling in top 8 right there. Very good for them. But Lucas Hernandez, I think it's just so unfortunate. You're building up a lot of good games. Like he's had, I don't know, 5, 6 good games, either coming off the bench or starting as a rotation. And then he does this. Just can't control himself, man. Like, way too aggressive. Way too aggressive for that third goal we conceded. Should have defended better there. And then here, just stupid. Sub exotic. Yeah, especially when you take in his huge wages as well. He doesn't have a wage of a backup. He has a wage of not just a starter, but like one of the main starters. Yeah. But we shouldn't concede 3 versus Tottenham, man. You actually think we should concede 1 or 2 less? Was Zaba? Oh, you want to do the Marquinhos angle? No, actually, I want to go in, and me and Torsten spoke about this. We want to go in and look at that third goal, the first goal. It's like Pacha was defending on the right. What is going on? Why was this so open? So, but Marquinhos is also the captain, so, and the most experienced player there, so he should take more responsibility for us conceding 3 goals. Just played this 500th game for the club as well. Yo, what's up, K? Have you spoke to Phil yet? No. That Dortmund ACL was the end for Lucas. I don't know why they refuse to see it. Plus the Chevalier. I want Martin start seeing more minutes. No. No. Psych. I'm not saying like him elbowing is unfortunate. I'm saying from Lucas Hernandez's perspective, in the sense that, last season not good enough. Same in the Club World Cup. And then you're building up a couple of games. It's so stupid from you to do something like that. It's like you're building up. You take 5 steps forward to take 20 steps backwards. Like, unfortunately, from Lucas Hernandez's perspective, like, he should be smarter. Yeah. Thoughts on Warren? This game? It was probably one of Paris Saint-Germain's less talked about players. Just a decent game. We watch Arsenal game? Yeah, I'm gonna probably not rewatch the game, but I'm gonna watch like extended highlights, so to get a good view of the game. No, sell Ramos and sell Colo, and get Alvarez. Sell both. Yeah, Nuno is okay. There's been no reports that he was injured or anything. What it could have been yellow card precaution. Luis Enrique saw the game was 1-1 tight, and if Nuno Mendes gets another yellow card, he will miss the next game. But I'm checking through here. There seems to be absolutely no report regarding a Nuno Mendes injury. Yeah, it was a precaution for yellow card decision by Luis Enrique. So no worries there. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, we've scored the most goals in the UEFA Champions League, 19 in 5, which close to 4 a game. And that's without Dembele, our top scorer in the UCL last season. That's without Desiree Doué, our second top goal scorer in the UCL last season. No, but would presume that. Stat padding versus Kairat, 2 pens versus Marseille, stat padding here, and then in the big games, been stinking. Such a Fugazi player, man. And this is gonna look. It's the same with the Pichichi stuff. You look at the number, 9 goals in 5 games, and then you dig deeper and you see 2 stinkers versus Juventus and what's it called? Liverpool. It's horrendous, man. We need to have some conversations about Bradley Barcola because, like, he can't keep going on like this. Every single time I criticize him, I'm like this, and then I'm like, all right, new belief, new faith, new hope in Bradley Barcola. He comes up and stinks it up once again. Huge performance. I mean, I can only look at the stats and so on, but huge performance, huge victory. 5 out of 5 wins in the UEFA Champions League. Impeccable. Thomas Frank, for me, Vitinha is the best midfielder in the world. He's the next Ballon d'Or winner for me. This is the PR we need. Yes, sir. I wouldn't say it was poor, just not Nuno level. But not, it wasn't like he deserved to be subbed out at halftime with or something. It's time. Yes, sir. True. First goal, yeah, you could say that. It's a fair point. Barcola to leave PSG. Top 5 humans of all time. Yeah, but unlike last time, it's deserved. Last time they came into the semi-final leg cocky because they'd beaten us in an irrelevant group stage game. And then for the rest of the season, they were nowhere close to us. Now, if they want to talk shit and call themselves best in the world and they're going to beat teams and everything, they can do that. They deserve to be cocky. But obviously, people are going to overrate it. Arsenal are going to overrate themselves and everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would give best Arsenal best team so far this season. First in the Premier League, first in League N. The question is PSG second? I would still put Bayern ahead of us, but we're closing in on the first spot as well. We need Chelsea to beat Arsenal. If Arsenal beat Chelsea, undoubtedly best team in the world. Got Mr. Tocino here with us as well.
Yo, what's good, man?
Yo, what's good? Yeah, I heard Opa Stinker, Tosin.
Yeah, Bro, the Noni Madueke goal came from his a misplaced pass into midfield. Hey, man, it is what it is. Arsenal 5 for 5. Look at us though. 19 goals in 5 games.
Yeah,
That's close to 4 a game. No one's talking about us. That's fine though.
no, I think people Tosin, whether they watch us or not, if you ask them who are the best teams in the world, PSG is always going to be there. Going out from last season. But I like that we low key, Tosin. I like this. And we're not going to face, a big team. We're going to face Bilbao, Sporting. Sporting doing well as well, 8th. Bilbao should be a slap session, Tosin. I think they're basically mathematically already out as well. So that should be a fun game to end off. And then Sporting coming back. And then we got Newcastle as well. So it feels great, Tosin, because if I just click 2 clicks, we're down 15th. Do you know how many points we had after 5 games last season? 4 points.
Or 4? Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, 4 points.
I'm grateful that none of you guys are our coach. Hating on Barcola is unreal. What do you mean it's unreal?
Oh, wait, let me. Sorry, let me bring it up again. Yeah, to humble them. Okay, I'm grateful that none of you guys are our coach. Hitting on Barcola is unreal. He did his best with five at the back. I can't stand fake people. Okay, Zainab, none of us is hating on Barcola. We all like Bradley Barcola. We all want the best for him. But we're always going to be honest and share our opinion. That's why this YouTube channel exists. I express my opinion. Tosin expresses his opinion. None of us are personally hating on Barcola. Oh, he's a shit player. No, we're just saying he's not good enough. You have to be performing, which is completely normal from a football fan. Second of all, he did his best with the five at the back. Zainab, I think what you are like a lot of Paris Saint-Germain supporters that are always nice. You know, never had a player never has a bad game in your eyes. Barcola did not do his best. Barcola probably did his worst against this five at the back. He was not good.
Also,
He's not been good this entire Champions League campaign. Complete. I think he has one GA in 5 games, Tosin, and we have scored the most goals in the competition. And Barcola has one GA out of 19 goals.
no, that's not true.
Embarrassing.
He has more than one GA. He had a couple assists against. He had an assist against Atalanta. He had a couple assists against Leverkusen. It's the last 2 games where he's been.
No, I think Leverkusen one assist. So that means
Atalanta, another assist, I believe.
yeah. So 2 assists out of 19 goals, and he started every single
Okay,
game.
that's not good. Yeah.
And we don't want to hate. We both like Barcola a lot, but we have to be honest. Like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
The reality is, Barcola and Kvara cannot coexist. In spurts, they can. Like,
But I mean,
we saw last week where Kvara assisted Barcola. We saw Kvara's first ever goal with PSG. Barcola assisted him. I think that was against Monaco last season. Like, sure, we've seen instances where they've combined on the field, but ultimately, like, I just don't think they're a fit together, man.
I don't know. I think both have not been good enough. Barcola, we even saw him versus Barca without Kvara, and he was still ass.
Barcola's best. Barcola's best when he's playing with Dembele and Doué. Like, I think back to like the Copa. I think back to the Coupe de France final. I think back to the Stuttgart game. I think like he wants to go fast. Like Kvara and Barcola just don't mesh. G. Whereas with
But
like when
I don't know
it's
when Barcola can't be his man 1v1. What the fuck that got to do with Kvara is on the pitch? He
the
couldn't
thing
go
is
past
though,
Pedro Porro a cone defensively. Like Barcola should be licking his lips playing against Pedro Porro.
yeah, no, right now it's like he can't even do the basics right now. So that just shows he's devoid of confidence, you know?
No, okay, no. What gets me even more mad is the contract negotiation stuff. Interest about going to Liverpool because Tosin, the only logical thing is that Barcola is playing really good, but he's still not getting minutes because the players in front of him are so good. Then I understand if Barcola wants to leave, but if you're gonna fucking stink it up and then think about leaving, that doesn't make any sense. Have some self-awareness. You have to become good, Barcola. This is not good enough. He has to look at himself in the mirror and say, this is not good enough. It feels like we're in the Warren Zaire Emery situation all over again, where Barcola is going to be asked for 1.5 season. And then
Yeah. No, it sucks when a legitimately talented player is just
yeah.
downing tools, you know, just going through the motions. I felt that as a Warriors fan and like Jordan Poole's last season. So
But
it
what's
just
the
doesn't.
problem? Like he's starting games, he's playing games, he's even getting rested a little bit because of the fatigue reports. Didn't get minutes versus Lyon, came out very late in the recent game versus Le Havre. So what is it? What is it? Is there a girl as well? Is there a girl in the picture we don't know about? Fix it, Barcola. Come on, man. And I'm saying this is someone that wants you to perform. What are the people next to you saying? Aren't your friends saying, yo, Barcola, what the fuck is going on? 5 straight stinkers?
I'm very shocked that Lucho took him off in the 56th minute. You
I
know,
mean, it just
that goes
shows
to show that Lucho, yeah, like Lucho doesn't have the patience anymore.
yeah.
That's what that indicates.
Mm. You know what? Now that we're talking about players and everything, we might as well just do
You
this.
should highlight the three in the middle. That's what we really need to talk about.
True, true, true. Yeah, we just won 5-3. Let's be a little bit positive. Just some of those comments I can never accept it. Savalian. We were playing bad until Kvara went on the left wing for Barcola. No, 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 no. Look, I'm criticizing Barcola, but I don't know if it's that big. I don't know if that's what affected the entire team in playing good. Like Nuno wasn't good. Warren, like it was basically the midfield carrying PSG this game, and then
Yeah,
Khvicha, I can give him some moments here and there. The shot, the assist when he playmaked that chance in front of the box, but it was basically the midfielders carrying us this game. All right, we'll go in depth into every player, rating, everything. Let's do this. Champions League, Tottenham, home, win. I mean, Tosin, there's no point. There's no point. We don't have to make a voting session, a discussion, anything. Vitinha takes the man of the match, Tosin, and I think that's his fifth man of the match we've given him so far this season, or fourth. No, fifth. Hat trick in the UEFA Champions League. He becomes the first Paris Saint-Germain midfielder to score a hat trick. I think potentially
yeah.
in all competitions as well.
Man, how many man of the matches is that for Vitinha now?
5 we have given him.
Whoa, that's a
We
lot.
gave him Spurs. We gave him Lyon. We gave him Leverkusen. We gave him Brest. And we gave him
A lot of
Nantes.
Champions League fixtures in there.
Yeah, so Champions League man of the matches. We had Kvara first game, Nuno second game, Vitinha third game, Kangili fourth game, and Vitinha fifth game.
Okay. Yeah, Fabian, man. Like every time Vitinha just outclassing Fabian in his in his clinics and his
Yeah.
masterful performances that he's dropping.
Now, I've noticed they go, even with Neves, like as a trident, they go hand in hand. Like, I'm so happy to
Yeah.
have them back. And then soon we're going to have our attacking fullbacks back. And then we're going to have our, Tosin, the crazy thing, we talked about PSG has 19 goals in the UCL in 5 games, Tosin. Despite us basically missing our 2 best goal scorers from last season, Dembele, our top scorer in UCL last season, Desiree Doué, second top scorer. And we still scored 19 goals. So imagine when we get them. Like what? I checked it. Barca, Tosin, they scored the most goals in the group stage last year. They had 28. And I just realized, Tosin, we are going to potentially break that record, Tosin. Most goals in a calendar year held by Barca previously. We scored 8 goals in our last 2 games.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Luis Enrique. Starting in
Let's keep it
Janto,
going, man.
the
Monaco.
performance. I'm thinking like a 7.5. Like we won the game
Yeah.
5-3,
Yeah. You read
but
my mind.
you think it's the same? Like he deserves a positive rating, not an
7.5.
average one, but and he has to, like, please, Tosin, he has to stop the fucking box camping. Why? Why? Especially in Champions League games, man. Like he can have a camera there, Tosin, that records everything, and then he watches it after the game. I wanted to be there with the players, screaming at them, not fucking calling Rafa Paul through his AirPods and then Rafa Paul telling the players it. Like, chat saying 7, 6, 6.
Wow.
They think
6.
it's too high, Tosin.
I mean, we fixed up, but yeah, the one alarming thing is just, yeah, how we defended our box today.
Yeah,
Very poor.
and for me, also chances created basically until the game got blown open up, and Spurs made mistakes and opened up so much space. Before that, we struggled to create opportunities. Well, we had 0.15 xG in that first half. You know what? We can lower it to 7. That's it. Hakim is out. Warren started Tosin. I didn't feel he
Like
was bad,
I didn't notice. Yeah, I didn't. I barely
but
noticed him today.
like a 6.5.
Yeah,
Just a average game at the session. Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. We're still gonna be critiqueful of him. He can still do better, but still had some good moments. Had the assist, created a huge chance. But we need better
yeah,
from
but
Kvara. Still,
yeah,
we
I'm
need
not
better, man.
getting. I'm just not getting signs of technical leader. Like I want Kavar to be a technical leader. I'm not. There's been no indication of that all season.
Yeah,
To be
like where
honest.
he's asking for the ball, he's moving around.
Yeah,
He can join in with the midfield. Uh, or
but yeah,
Tosin, if he doesn't want to play that, he can be like a world card. He can be someone that just gets the ball here and there and scores or something. But he's not doing that either.
yeah. Today it was like a mixed bag for me personally.
Yeah,
He did do some good things, like you said, like the pass down the right hand channel. I think it was to Jantu that he just barely missed. He had the shot right at the top, from the top of the 18.
yeah,
Um, some decent link up moments. Nothing that really spring to mind. Um, the assist for Vitinha, obviously. Great connection with Fabian there. Dribbles into the space, finds Vitinha. But ultimately, like these are just run of the mill actions for any top winger.
yeah.
Like he's not setting it. He's really not doing anything really differential for the team. What we expect from him. So
He's not giving like the trouble needed for opposition on a
yeah,
consistent matter where they have to worry about him. Whereas Kvara don't let him get like he needs to be an attention, which opens up the game a little bit for others.
and that's what he had. That's what he had in the Liverpool tie last season. That's what
Yeah,
he had in the
yeah.
Arsenal tie. That's what he had in the Villa tie, where like defenders were genuinely scared of him. It's not the same. It's not the same this season. So, but ultimately, I think he had an active game. One thing that you can differentiate Kavara from Barcola is that like Kavara has a lot of character. No disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Barcola's a bitch by like saying he doesn't have character. That's not what I'm saying. It's just Barcola's nonchalance um, tends to play against him in that way. But you can see that Kavara is always fighting. Like he just has more. He just has that character.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give Kavara like a 7. I'll give him a 7.
7. Fair, fair, fair. Especially that, the assist he got isn't like oh, what an assist. Uh Moving on to our captain, Marquinhos.
Quinones, some decent moments, especially on the ball today. But I mean, he was part of, making Colomani look like the second coming of Ronaldo de Lima Nazario. So I'm gonna give him a 5.
Yeah, so at the moment, Tosin, I'm trying to find um, replay for the first goal, Tosin. Wow, they posted all apart from our game.
Yeah, just maybe wait maybe 30 more minutes, then they'll probably upload the full match. So,
Yeah, because I want to see the thing you were talking about, why Pacha was dragged out to the right
yeah,
side.
yeah, that disgusting, man. But yeah, Markey was decent, man. Nothing to write home about. I mean, we got ran ragged by Colo and Richarlison today.
All right. Marky, I'm thinking like 6.5.
I'm thinking a 5. So I mean, we can just meet in the
5.
middle.
Okay,
Yeah, we can
6.
meet. What's
Or are you
5
thinking
plus
5.5?
6.5?
5.75?
Let's just go with a 5.5, man.
Yeah. Nuno Mendes, Tosin, obviously only played 45 minutes. And the reports came out. It was no injury, nothing. It was just precaution for an additional yellow card. Plus, he wasn't performing that well. I mean, I can't remember a single thing from Nuno. Some good passes. He was trying to find Barcola long and so on.
Yeah, one of his
But
quieter games for sure.
yeah. And
Just
people
give
also
him,
talked about his. Thompson talked about his defending for the Colo assist, losing him on the back post there.
yeah.
Obviously,
And there
he's
were
never gonna win a header compared to him, but could have stayed closer, stayed tighter. He was on the
that
ground while Colo was flying.
that was part of their game plan. Colo on that back post, like he was there the whole time.
Mm.
But yeah, Nuno today, just a game not to really think about. I'm gonna just give him a 5. What do
No,
you think?
I mean that's a bad. I'll give him like 6.5 or 6
6.5. Okay.
average game. Tosin, it's time for the
Hat
second
trick.
10 of the season.
Who had the first one?
João Neves hat trick.
Oh, yo. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, well deserved number 10 for Vitinha. Would you give him a 9.75?
Okay,
Like for the
for the mistake. No, no, no.
yeah.
Wait. People are saying in the chat, call me biased. They think Nuno deserves less.
Yeah, no, it was an
Okay, you
uneventful
know
game
what?
from Nuno, but
Yeah, but like, yeah, okay, you know what? Lewis, I would go with 5.5. But back to Vitinha. Nah, despite that mistake, this is a memorable night, Tosin. We'll look back
no,
at
it
this
is, it
night.
is, it is,
The
it
day
is.
Vitinha scored the hat, saved us as well. Down twice.
Big goals. Exactly. Not like front running, no cherry
Yeah,
picker shit.
yeah.
No, he was honest. He's been absolutely unbelievable. He's been a pleasure to watch all season, not just tonight.
And asking for Nuno why he didn't come out. No, from what I've read, there hasn't been a single report about injury or anything. Well, I think he was. Lucha knew, the game was going to go 1-1. It was going to be a tight game. And he knows if Nuno Mendes picks up a yellow card, he will miss the next game. And presumably, Lucha thinks Atletico Bilbao away is a tough game. So, Dembuz, happy he came off the sub. I mean, he looks like he looks genuinely cooked. So I feel for Dembuz, man. It's like he hasn't played football in like 7 months.
Yeah, man, he looked every bit of 28 or 38. He looked 38 to be fair.
João
But hey, just
Neves.
keep that on the low. Keep that on the low. You don't want the
Don't know.
coolies hearing that. Yeah.
João Neves, I'm thinking 8.
Yeah, I was thinking 8.5, man. Just another silently dominant game where he just harasses,
I don't,
keeps the
why
midfield ticking.
why wouldn't you say 8, Tosin? Because the game wasn't that chaotic. When the game is chaotic, when it's high pressing and all of that, that's when Neves, sweeps up so much. I didn't feel he had to do that much this game. He got beautiful assists and had, apart from that, a good game.
Yeah.
Matveev, Safanov, Lucas Hernandez. I mean, I do want to give him a low rating. I'm gonna give him a 1.
No, no,
It's
no,
gonna
no. Lucas
no, no,
Hernandez.
no. I want his average
Lucas
rating to go
Hernandez.
down because how can you have all of this and then fuck up like this, like for
Why,
the
bro?
goal
We should.
and for
I
the
don't
red
like this.
card?
I don't like this. I don't like this. Again, with Neves, and we know Neves is an elite player, one of the best in the world. But when Neves got that red card against Cucurella, we were celebrating Neves, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Bro, Lucas, she should get a 10. Beautiful elbow. I love that shit. I love that shit.
I mean, look,
Yo,
this is
shout
what.
out to Lucas, man.
Wait,
Lucas Hernandez, you a legend. You a legend, brother.
look. This is what Lucha said. It's not the first time. It's not normal. We need to talk about it and understand that it's dangerous. He didn't mean anything because I know Lucas very well, but you have to know how to control yourself.
I hear you. I hear you. Shout out Lucas, man. That's my warrior, man. He shouldn't get a rating. Why are you giving him a rating? Why are you trying to make him look bad, man? Wow, people saying 0, man.
Okay. Let's do. I'm gonna do it now then. But no, it's Tosin. He deserves a lower rating. I'm thinking from his perspective. You're having a redemption season. You're coming back, having good moments, and then you just fuck up like that. And fuck the red card, Tosin. Look at his defense for that third goal.
No,
Patrick's
he
there,
got cooked. He
1v1
got
with
cooked on that
Colomani.
Colo.
He runs in to try to win the ball, and then Colomani scores. No, Tosin, no.
No, it was a
Sorry.
disastrous cat. Yo,
Uh,
but he's a
I'll do
sub
it
though.
3.
Nah,
Yeah. But it was an impactful sub. He was massively impactful coming on as a sub, costing a goal and a red card. I don't know why he
no, he
does it.
was
Just shows,
impactful, very
and now he has to
impactful
leave 100%, Sosa, because he already had too much wage and all of this. Now, I'm off the Lucas train, man.
for me. Lucas, that
I
was a
know he's
very
Xavi,
impactful game.
but wait, do you think if he wasn't Xavi, he wouldn't have done
Possibly, that's why he's a legend.
it? Um, Gonzalo Ramos, God damn, Tosin. Like, we didn't talk about it, but he was so fucking ass, man. Had at least 3 failed touches. The Boost gave him a cheeky header. He tries to control it in the box. Never seen a weirder
Just
player,
move
man.
on. Yeah, just move on.
It's impossible that he's a striker full time, man. Shout out to Kangili, cheeky substitution. Beraldo is going to leave in the summer as well. Pacho
Yeah,
got a goal.
Kang comes in. Yeah, Kang comes in, leads to the Pacho goal. Um, Pacho scoring tonight, doing his thing. Uh, but yeah, Pacho did have some shaky moments, like especially for that opening goal. Like they played a flick in and around him, like
But it was a
so.
2v1. You know what the problem was? He was with Bervan.
Yeah,
And then Archie Gray made a run in behind. Warren is supposed to follow Archie Gray. It's
yeah.
not Pacho's fault it's in a 2v1. And on the right side, we need to watch the full clip because he was probably compensating for someone chosen. And we know who someone could be. Who is our right-sided centre back? Because Warren was there. Who's our right-sided centre back?
Number 5. But yo, just going back to Lucas Hernandez, what did you give him
Yep.
again?
Gave him a 3.
So how did we score the Fabian goal?
Oh, Lucas Press. Look at you, man. Look at
I'm just
you,
saying.
man. I give
Man, he a legend, man. I'm giving Lucas Hernandez a 10. In my mind,
him.
it's a 10.
Uh, man, I'm just still trying to find this shit. I can't find it. PSG Tottenham. What's this? I don't know, Joseph. They posted every single game apart from ours, and then some other ones have been taken away for some reason.
Just wait a couple minutes.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. But Pacho saying 7
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he was really
7.
dominant, like in his defensive duels. And I don't blame the third goal on him. Neither do I the first. It's his teammates I'm blaming on it. Zabarni came on obviously late. Nothing there. Fabian Redondo Ruiz.
I'm gonna go with
9.
a 9. Go with a 9.
Strong 9.
Absolutely masterful performance from Fabian. Only probably some sketchy moments like defensively, but the thing is, he just knows how to compensate for that with what he brings on and off the ball, especially for our offensive animation. I think Fabian running down the left channel is one of the avenues in which we create a lot of chances. I swear.
Yeah. No,
And just
the
that
thing I like.
engine to continually make that run, and then also be involved in the build-up phase, first phase, second phase, final third. His engine is underrated. He has more of an engine than Frankie De Jong, bro. I swear.
Easy.
Like,
Respect Fabian. Stop these ding dong
no, I'm
comparison,
talking,
man.
but that's more of like
Fabian, we're
a
talking Pedri.
comparison.
We're talking
That's a
Vitinha.
no. That's a comparison based on physical traits, because Fabian physically he isn't the most. He's not the most,
Yeah.
physical player, right?
Yep.
But yeah, man, just another masterclass from Fabian, bro. Like his footballing IQ, I think it might be number 1 in the world. I'm seeing like Declan Rice, Caicedo. They're saying best midfielder in the world, Declan Rice, Caicedo, but None of them are better than our midfield trio, and that includes a Fabian Ruiz. Like
Cool.
Fabian is just unbelievable. Yo,
Yo,
Junior,
Junior,
what's good?
¿y fue?
Yep.
You were watching your video yesterday on the pod.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched like the first 2 3 minutes. And you're like, ¿Y fue? That's the words of 2025.
Nah, Barca. Wow. They did what's his name? Phil, come on.
Mm-mm-mm.
Of course, of course, of course, of course.
Nah, he's been ducking. He's been ducking for a good minute.
Nah, no. I mean, I've been alright. I'm a bit sick now, but I mean, we've been alright.
How'd you feel about today's game?
I mean, as in, I don't know how maybe you felt. I thought I didn't think you were good today.
Yeah, no. Were you celebrating all goals? You're like, Cora!
A bit. Well, because it was Spurs, it's like so I was muted. I was muted. Well, I was muted one because it was Spurs, but then also because like we weren't playing well, so I wasn't happy. Like when Fabian scored, like who is it? Was it Fabian's or no? The Vitinha first one that I celebrated because that was just a banger. The second one, I think I celebrated. I was, but not too much. The third one, I was just like, okay, finally we're back up, but I was like still not happy. The Pacho one, I was a lot more happy because it was Pacho, and then the penalty because somewhat because of the hat trick.
Yeah.
I think today, honestly, today we lost the game. Vitinha won us the game. Oh my goodness, Vitinha, what a football player, man.
When you say we weren't good, it's obviously because you watched the game, but it's also Spurs the best, and that we could have been better.
Oh, I mean, the thing is, Spurs got absolutely like mollywopped by Arsenal 4-1, and you could argue probably could have been more. And like they just caused us too many issues, and like I don't think they like were played. I guess, in fairness, I guess you'd say that what Arsenal is, as much as it pains me to say, currently, all right, probably the best team in the world, but still, it's like the fact is that. I think we need to start. Like I said after the Arsenal game specifically. Like before, I was like, I wanted this game because it's first PSG. A cheeky, 2-0 win, and we win, but it's not, it's not too big, right?
Yeah.
But then when Arsenal beat them 4-0, 4-1 rather, I'm like, if they're putting 4 past them, we need to do the same. And I guess we did so, but then we're conceding, 3, and I think that's the issue is that we're conceding too many chances, and I think. Like Barca, unfortunately, I think our defense has regressed since last year.
Yeah, we started off so well defensively as well.
Yeah.
And then, like, this game and the Bayern game, we conceded, like, 2 XG this game, and I think Bayern was 2 XG as well.
Yes, they had a higher XG than us, and we had a penalty. So.
Wait, who had a higher XG than us?
They did today.
What? Spurs? They did?
Yeah, they had a higher
Nah.
XG.
We had, like, 2 something.
It
We had,
makes
I think,
sense.
1.9.
It makes sense, though, because, man, like, we need, again, and this was so similar to the Villa game last season. When you're playing these Premier League sides, they're so good physically that it always takes, a banger, an individual moment of brilliance, like, to beat these kind of teams, man. Because you're not going to get easy shots in the box against these teams.
Yeah.
They defend their box so well. So you gotta score. You gotta score bangers, and you gotta play quicker too. That's what I saw with Kvara as well. Same thing with Barcola. 1v1s became 1v3s because they're not moving quick enough.
I just think, generally speaking, our rate of play, it's just slow. Like in the second half, when towards the end of it, well, more so when Barcola came off and Dembele went out, those last moments, like we were a lot sharper and whatnot in terms of one touch passing, whereas before it was really slow, lethargic, and everything.
Well, sitting second in the table, scored the most goals in the UCL this season.
Yes, sir. 3.8 a game?
Yeah,
basically 4 a game. Basically
well.
4 a game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Bilbao. We're going away to Bilbao, so it's La Liga. So that's going to be a stat pass sesh.
Dang,
Then we should be starting that game as well. Wait, I think we play like Bilbao next week.
Nah, 2 weeks from
No,
now.
2 weeks. 2 weeks early.
Okay, so we have we have Monaco on the weekend, then no game midweek, then Stade de Rennes on the weekend, and then Bilbao. And then Metz in Ligue 1, then the Coupe de France game, Intercontinental final. Okay, we're soon done with this year, man.
Can't wait for that Intercontinental final.
So we might as well just finish off ratings here. Next up is Bradley Barcola.
Wait, you dropped Fabian's in 8.5?
Yeah, I
Give
saw
me
the chat having it.
8.5.
Nah, I got 9, bro. I got 9.
9.
I had 9. 8.5. I mean, fine.
Wait, wait,
Yeah,
fine
I'm
though,
from
fine.
up here on 8.2. I think 8. I mean, 8 is good, but
Okay, Juno, do you think he was better than Neves?
oh, no. Neves is better. I mean, Neves gave him that assist. Low key, probably the assist for the goal is better. No look.
No. Stop, man. Y'all be underrating the fuck out of Fabian.
No,
man.
I'm
This
saying
shit crazy, man.
we're comparing him to Neves right now. I think like Fabian had a
You
good
didn't watch
game.
the game. You didn't watch the game. Fabian was finding space. So
Fabian was excellent, but I'm saying it's
Fabian
like an
was
8 is still
insane.
very
Fabian
good.
was fucking in. If not for
So you think he was
Vitinha's
better than
hat trick-
Neves?
If not for Vitinha's hat trick, Fabian's man of the match.
Well, most likely it's Colomani, realistically, but for us, you're saying.
Okay, we'll keep it 8.5 then. Bradley Barcola, no stash, still ass. Okay, that sounded well. Yeah, I'm gonna give him like a 4. Yeah, he's awful, man. Yeah. Junior, would you sell Barcola this January winter?
No, not January. Not calm down. Not January. Not January. But it pains me to like. I don't know.
Like he's competing with Gonçalo. That's how bad he's been. Like even Mbaye and then Janto.
Bro, see, like y'all be saying this about Barcola, right?
Yeah.
He still got the most GA in the attack force, and he been stinky. Admittedly, he been stinky. I just don't like the energy right now.
No, in fairness, I actually want to second that. I think that rightfully critiqueful of him, but I think someone we've not been is Kvara. Like Kvara is also not like I don't think he's been much better than Barcola. Yet there's no real criticism going against Kvara.
Like none of our attackers have stood out this season. None of them.
Now, best probably being Due. Even though Due wasn't the best before his injury, that cheeky 4 games he had, he was insane. Yeah, and Janto more GA than Bradley Barcola. All right, we can move on from him. Desiree Due, speedy recovery. Cinema Yulo didn't even get minutes. Do you think he was injured or something?
That's what I thought. That's why I didn't understand why Lucho decided to play him instead of why he chose Jantu over Mayulu. So I'm assuming it must be an injury of some sorts.
Now maybe Mayulu's gonna start midweek. I'm sorry, away to Monaco. Maybe that's just what he's done. Lucho's just unpredictable, man.
Yeah, but I understand not starting him, but not coming off the bench.
I don't know. Maybe he's carrying a knock or something. I think that's my only explanation.
Could be. Lucas Chevalier. Okay. Junior, what goals do you blame on him? For me, the only one I have little criticism, now that I blame the goal, is the second goal.
Yeah.
Like Richardson heads it, the Archie Gray gets ahead of Chevalier. Maybe Chevalier
that's the only one. Yeah.
That was terrible, yeah. But overall, he did a decent job commanding his box. I still think it's a huge red flag that him and Markey are not communicating. Markey does not trust him. It reminds me of Thiago Silva and Areola, where Thiago Silva, every time a ball would come into the box, Thiago Silva and Areola would never communicate, and Thiago Silva would clean it up by himself. Marky's trying to kind of trying to do that, Thiago Silva thing where he cleans up everything in the box, his box defending.
Yeah.
But Marky, you too short, bro. Like, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Our defending in the box this game, if you bring out the report card, we getting a D-, man. Like, it was bad. It was bad today. Every time the ball was in our box, I was like, my heart was in my throat.
I think we're suffering from the same. I mean, it's been an issue at PSG for like years now.
If we played Arsenal right now,
we're losing.
We can't defend our box.
Unfortunately, I think we'd lose currently.
No, we beat them, man. Arsenal, it's a mentality thing. No matter how good they are,
but the mentality is shifted. Man.
As in, like, don't get me. I think we could still beat them, but the only thing is that the thing is also like PSG last year we had a stellar attack, and we were able to break them down. Now this year,
for us to beat them, motherfuckers got to be on their game again. Starting with Dembouz. Dembouz has to be Dembouz. Like, he has to get into form. If Dembouz doesn't get into form, that's why we need to actually get another attacker, man. Because I'm looking at the landscape right now, and again, this Champions League is wide the fuck open. Just because Arsenal are the best team right now through the first half of the season doesn't mean they'll be the best team by season's end.
Trust me, what we need, Chelsea beats Arsenal on the weekend. Because then we get a parity in Europe. You have a lot of good teams, but you don't know who. No one is clearly ahead of the rest.
Yeah, and as things stand, like I told you, man, Spanish football, irrelevant. Just throw it in the dust.
Yeah.
It's about the Premier League teams and Bayern this season, and their intensity and the physicality that they bring, and how that can overwhelm us. That's what we need to be wary of this season. So the attack got to be on point. The only sector in our team that's on point right now and is functioning not at optimal levels, but close to it, is our midfield unit. By far, I don't want to say by far, but clearly the best unit in the world right now, PSG's midfield.
100%.
So the attack, Dembouz got to get up to speed, Doué. And I'm thinking, man, like, if we want to be as unpredictable as possible, if this I don't know, I'm thinking, like, if this Kang leap is real, I would really like to see, maybe deeper into the season how Doué, Lee, and Dembouz could look, and how much they could rotate. Because I remember they played that same front three against, I think it was Lyon last season, where Doué assisted Dembouz on that goal. Kang played in that game as well off of the right wing, but Kang wasn't in the form back then that he is in now. So just to see the different, like, configurations we can have, man, with Dembouz healthy and Doué healthy as well.
When is Doué's scheduled return again?
Before the new year. I think he'll be back in exactly a month.
I'm gonna give Chevalier a 5. Does that come?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna give him a 6. Okay, 5.5. Nah, I mean, you know what? Yeah, sure. But no, actually, no. Look, actually, Chevalier played well. Despite the 3 goals, he played well, man.
I mean, I just feel like he didn't have much. Maybe a 6. Like, he didn't.
Like, he didn't have any save or anything.
But he commanded his box really well. And we didn't concede from any set pieces. Or did we?
No,
we didn't.
The second goal was a set piece.
Okay. All right, 5.5 is good.
Yeah, but I didn't feel this is a game where I'm gonna sit and critique Chevalier and so on. And Janto, like a 5?
Yeah. I just like I guess he should go. Like he looked like an 18-year-old playing in his first ever Champions League game. Technically,
Just
like
pure hubris from Lucho to start him. Should
Yeah.
not have started today, but it didn't cost us. So
I mean, I guess
We're
you could
good.
say he got his first ever goal contribution for PSG.
yeah,
Yeah. Only one less than Barcola.
Oh, in the
Barcola's a
Champions
punching
League.
bag
Okay.
right now.
And I think it's updated. Vitinha, most man of the matches this season with 5.
Jeez.
7.9 average rating we've given him. Second up is Nuno Mendes, João Neves, Pacho, Mayolo, Hakimi, Kvara, Due, Warren, Beraldo Marquez. I still don't understand why Fabian has such a low rating. Like, he's been good. But I mean, these are the ratings we've given. Gonzalo down here. Like, the only one that should be higher is... Like, Chevalier should have a better rating than 6.4. And then Marquinhos, 5.8. Well. Right. Yeah, finish off with the game. I also saw a tweet with some...
Bro,
stats.
we need another XG. Is that the word they call it? XG cheater. Like that's what Vitinha was today in his, with his hat trick performance. Bro, we gotta make signings in January, man. We have to.
Fabian Ruiz has been involved in 6 goals in his last 7 games with Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League at the Parc des Princes.
Genius.
Got an assist, a goal today. Got
Assist Aston Villa, goal versus Arsenal.
assist versus Atalanta for Marquis' goal.
Then we got to go back to group stage. We faced... he probably cooked up in the Brest game as well.
Yeah, assisted Barcola in the second leg, I think.
Yeah.
That was Barcola's last Champions League goal, by the way. Yeah, I don't think he scored one since then.
Against Brest. He found his level, man. And he stayed there.
Yo, stop.
He is the most decisive player with Paris Saint-Germain in official competition this season. 5 goals and 8 assists. No player has scored more from outside the box in the Champions League than the Portuguese midfielder.
Oof.
There's one here I found. Where's
But that's really it. Like that's what this season has shown. Like when our attackers can't do it, they can't create angles, or just create openings for themselves, dribble into the box.
Yeah.
Like against Villa, like you said, that was the difference between the Villa game. Because we had like Due, Dembooz to dribble into the box, attract numbers, find the cutback to Vitinha wide open at the top. Like we could get into the box. We could penetrate into the box. This game, we really couldn't. That's why Vitinha, it was just a bunch of shots from outside. And like Vitinha, he's just been deadly with those, which is good. But yeah, man, it's
the width. That's what we've been lacking this season.
Yeah.
Now with the Hakimi injury, Nuno wasn't that good today. And then obviously the wingers.
Wide play has not been good, man.
Yeah.
And it's a huge part of Lucho ball.
But it's still a good thing. That still means we know what we have to work on to get better.
No, it's our biggest play because we're not dominant playing through the middle. We're most dominant when we go through down the sides. Like obviously we can attack through the middle, but down the sides is what gives us those advantages, especially deeper into games.
The bus teams as well.
Yeah, and deeper into games as well with Hakimi and Nuno and the advantages they bring.
PSG becomes the first French club in history to score 5 goals in a Champions League match against an English team. PSG has won 9 official matches after trailing in 2025, which is their record for a calendar year. Luis Enrique has 95 wins in 137 matches with Paris Saint-Germain in official competitions. He equals Thomas Tuchel, 95 wins in 127 matches. PSG has 13 Champions League victories in 2025, the highest total for a club in a calendar year in the competition. 12 for Bayern in 2001 and 12 for Madrid in 2014. And Vitinha becomes the first midfielder to score a hat-trick with PSG in the Champions League.
Insane, man.
Is he better than Verratti? I think today the debate there.
Honestly, no. Honestly, no. He's not. He's not better than Verratti. He's not. But I get it though. Hat trick is huge. You know, Neves has hat tricks. Are we saying Neves is better than Fabian? Scored a brace against Real Madrid. Are we saying like our midfielders score goals? Our midfielders score goals.
I think the difference is, I mean, Verratti was in the house today, so the curse was lifted somewhat of him coming and us losing. But I think the difference is that Verratti's like, I mean, Verratti was always good, but like Vitinha is now not only in the conversation for, you know, the best midfielder, but the best player in the world. This guy's got like, is it 15 or 13 GA that he's got now this season?
13, yeah.
What a player, man.
Nah, but go with Verratti though. Go with Verratti though. Like, come on, bro. I want to hear you on the Verratti part. I want to hear the Verratti part of that.
I mean, it's just like I don't think like I don't think Verratti was ever in a conversation for best player in the world.
No, like he never was. But because
did Verratti ever
Ronaldo? This? Would you ever get best player in the world shots in an era with PSG and Ronaldo? Do you know how hard? Like that's impossible.
I suppose. I just think that like I mean, it's week in week out. It's consistent. He's available, and he's got big Champions League performances.
No, he does. He does. But so does Verratti. Verratti's had big Champions League performances,
yeah,
even in losses. Even in losses. And the thing is, when you're a midfielder, you're not really a match winner. You're just a platformer. You're there to platform the attackers.
True, but if you're also then able to win games
like what Vitinha is doing, yeah. No, but see, look, let's say this though. Let's like today, this season, Vitinha is on top of his game, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But last season, when we won the Champions League, especially from the quarters, our best midfielder was Fabian Ruiz. That's last season. I'm just talking last season. Like,
wait, so you're saying Fabian better than Verratti?
No, I'm not saying that. But it goes to show that the level it goes to show the level that Vitinha is playing with. You know, the level of midfielders he's playing with. That's probably the angle I'll go.
I mean, Vitinha and Verratti had a pretty high level.
No, I'm talking about the level he's playing with besides him. Like, what's next to Vitinha? Like, he's part of the best midfielder in the world. Verratti was never part of the best midfield in the world. But Vitinha is the head honcho of the best midfielder of the best midfield in the world. But it's an interesting argument. It's an interesting debate.
Look at the comments, Joseph.
Verratti curse was no match.
We never saw him. I didn't know he was there.
No, I saw him.
You didn't see him.
Now the thing with Ant is like he be checking out of the game to like screenshot shit and tweet, you know, while he's going to watch a lot. You know, he focused on the agenda on the side. So, but yeah, I saw Verratti. I saw Verratti during the game.
No, I saw him.
Okay, I finally found it. Okay. So this is the first goal, Tosin and Junior. You can see Nuno here with Colo, Marquinhos there as well. Pacho is there on Richarlison, Warren with Berval behind him. And then you got Spencer on the wing, Pedro Porro on the wing. Kvara even back defending. The first thing is, why is it 2v1 on Colo? But you can see Pacho, he's already pointing or something. The pause goes down there. And there's Warren. Warren doesn't follow his man. Pacho has to cover up for Warren. And then here, Archie Gray makes the run. Warren stays still.
But see, it's not a 2v1. It's a 2v2. You said it was a 2v1. It's a 2v2.
But Warren
And
didn't do anything, so it's a 2v1.
wait, go
I
back,
get
go
you.
back, go back. I kind of missed the part, the beginning of the action.
Here.
Okay. So
So
ball
here
down
it's a
the
1v1.
channel. But wait, why is Warren out of position in the beginning? No, even before that, I gotta see, like, what's going on? Okay.
Warren is there. And he doesn't recover.
Okay. No, he doesn't need to recover. Like, yeah, Pacho's supposed to clean up there, but man,
There, he
yeah,
has to
Pacho gets
recover.
cooked. No, yeah, but Pacho
Nah,
got cooked.
what is Pacho supposed to do? Like, take out his. What is he supposed to do? He has Berval in front of him, a runner in behind. Like, I blame this on Warren, but right back is not his natural position. So, and then here, wait, let's look at Nuno's movement as well here.
Nah, just nothing you can do. The ball's in the air.
Yeah, no, but fuck Nuno's movement. Look at the captain's movement.
Those
So
are
here,
two six
it's on
footers in the
Richardson the
box.
entire time. Here's Marquinhos. Here,
At
he's
this
just
point,
ball watching, and
it's
then loses it.
basketball. It's basketball at this point, man. You know, at that point, it's just basketball. There's nothing you can do to go up, get the rebound. Like, they're
But if you want to
outside.
put any blame or critique, I think it's Warren. Doesn't follow Archie Gray and doesn't help out Pacho in that situation. Because Pacho is helping Warren. He's covering for Warren. Because Berval was the person that he was marking. Pacho was marking Richarlison.
I hear you.
It's calm, though. It's calm. It's calm. And Warren, I'm not that critiqueful of him because, I mean, it's not his natural position. He doesn't really know exactly what he has to do. And Spurs did well there, fair to them. Now we'll take a look at the second goal. Chevalier keeps rebounding it, though. I mean, not for this goal. Okay. Chevalier should read and anticipate that Cole is going to cut it back.
No, he can't. I mean, because if Colo goes for the goal, then it's a free header. Like, I don't think there's much you can do there.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna look at it now. Okay. Okay, cross comes in, back post. Like this goal, I blame it most on Kvara. You can head it out, you can head it up, you can punch Richardson. And Kvara is like, it's gonna go out. Richardson gets the header. Archer Gray gets it over Chevalier.
That's man, Chevalier
Archer,
stinks.
good
Man.
clearance. Marquinhos nearly clear. No. This is, I mean, it's an unfortunate goal from a set piece, but if anyone's to be blamed, it's Kvara.
Yeah.
Kvara is like the ball is out. Richardson keeps it alive.
I know.
Nobody-
Richarlison keeps yeah. But you see, like, man, Richarlison and Colo, we couldn't guard them niggas today, bro.
Yeah,
Once they went 2v2 with our center backs, like, it was a good, formidable matchup, you know? Like, especially Colo, man.
yeah. And he had a point to prove as well.
Man, Gonzalo never had a performance as good as that in his life, man. What Colo did today.
So would you take Colo over Gonzalo?
Trash versus garbage. But at least Colo's dynamic. At least he's dynamic. Like if his touch isn't bouncing off of him, Colo's a weapon. He's a legit weapon.
I knew he's. I think I'd rather him score than any of the other former
Oh, like
PSG players.
Simons.
I feel he would probably would have celebrated.
Well, thankfully he didn't start. So
Here's the top 8. Are these the 8 best teams in the world?
Well, okay, no.
I wouldn't
No.
go that.
So you
No.
could say Barca is missing. Maybe
Did you say
Atletico.
Barca? Barca are not top 8. No,
Okay, so
actually, they probably are top 8. They probably are top 8.
okay, are
But it
they
just goes
better
to
than?
show the
Who
level.
are they better than?
Barca are probably better than Sporting.
I think Sporting is
probably-
the only one. I don't think they're better than Chelsea. I don't think they're
I think
better
they're
than
better.
this season.
They're probably better than Dortmund. They probably beat Dortmund.
No, Dortmund been good this season.
I know,
Yeah,
but
they're fifth, they're fourth or fifth in the Bundesliga now.
yeah, Dortmund or Dortmund.
They dropped down in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they're better than 2 teams in the top 8 here.
But it should Barca be there ahead of City? I mean, City's not been good either.
No, City are dogs. City are just Holland FC.
But isn't Barca just Yamal FC?
No, it's Pedri.
Yeah,
FC.
that's what
It's
people on Twitter
It's
say.
Pedri. It's Pedri FC. Actually, Pedri and Rafinha FC.
This guy gambling is. Oh yeah. At this point, it's just comical. Gambling is or again.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we don't need to dwell on Dogmal, bro. Because
Dogma.
something powerful came up against Barcelona PR, and it's called Premier League PR. So we don't need to do any more work, bro. At least for this week.
Yeah, look at the Madrid fans giving us the Vitinha prop we need, man. They're back.
Yo, Madridistas, man. I love you, Madrid cucks. Shout out to y'all, man. The best auxiliary PSG fans out there.
Did you guys have a look at or watch the Arsenal Bayern game?
No.
Mm-mm.
I had it on my iPad, bro. Arsenal they dog walked Bayern.
I heard it was more in second half, right?
Yeah, definitely more in the second half, but even the first,
Like
Again-
dog walk them how? Like in terms of just winning the second ball, the third ball.
as in they
physically or
legitimately
what?
again, the whole set piece gimmick, bro.
Mhm.
That's why I'm saying if we play Arsenal, we're conceding a set piece. We're conceding a set piece.
We said that last season.
No, as in they've improved their set pieces.
I know, right? Yeah. No, they're scoring against. Well, you're scoring against Atleti on set pieces,
You're
and
pretty
now
fucking good.
Bayern, and you're doing it. Once you're translating that to the highest level of European football, it gets spooky.
But it pains me to say, but they're pretty good, man.
Bro, Dembooz has to be he has to be. But the thing is, even Doué doesn't have the experience yet. Man, we need Alvarez, man. We need Alvarez. We need another shooter. We need another hitter out there, man, in our attack.
Because the devil, there was at least for the Barca fans, the Haram Derby, Inter versus Atleti.
Arsenal would beat PSG comfortably. I don't believe that. If PSG's healthy, a healthy PSG side,
I think they go toe to toe.
yeah, it's a very close game. Oh man. Who won man of the match in the Arsenal
Rice,
Bayern game?
Rice. Was Rice good?
Oh wow, Rice won it. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so I remember underneath the Rice play of the okay, only 2 comments. This Bayern fan, I must admit, it was really, really good today. He built their midfield Bayern May, so we sent dressing room for the second half. Okay, let's take a look at his box. How did you notice Junior he was good?
Yeah, he had good. I mean, he put a lot of good balls and whatnot, and had like pretty good progressive carries.
Three chances created. 6.5 5 recoveries. I mean, it doesn't look anything special, but again,
No,
it's only for the box.
I watched the match comp. Nothing special, but he ran the game.
He ran the game.
Like he did a lot of running. That's what he does. I don't mean he ran the game, but he did a lot of the hard yards. Was dominant physically. That's what Rice is, man. He's just such a presence in the middle of the park.
Excuse me.
No worries, no worries. So how if we face Arsenal, how would it go differently this time? And now I'm talking when we're not a peak, their peak, we're facing the knockout stages. What would go differently from last
peak to
time?
peak it'd be tough because the thing is, I mean, we've not seen us right back at it. Because even I guess I think it'd be tough. I think it'd be really tight.
To play Arsenal, we have to be willing to let them have the ball. Like in
Not really,
moments,
not really.
in moments.
Moments, because Bayern they outpossessed them.
Yeah, Bayern had 60% possession.
And Arsenal was at home. I think PSG would have the possession.
You see, that's why you want Arsenal to have a bit more. Arsenal outpossessed us at the park, though. Remember? You remember that? And we allowed that because, again, these Premier League teams, they have no ideas when they have to, when they're playing a settled block, when a team's in shape, out of possession, they don't really have ideas, to create against that. It's only in the transitions, the semi-transitions, and obviously number one, set pieces, dead ball situations. So
at this point, this Premier League set.
Wait, Tosin, have you seen the Martinelli goal?
No, I haven't.
Look, okay, look. So the ball is at Bayern having an attack. Arsenal win it. Play to Eze. Martinez making his run. Great pass by Eze to Martinelli. Oops.
What
the fuck is Ank doing, man?
Oh,
75th minute.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I saw this.
Oh no! That's not even a good first touch by Martinelli. Oh my god!
And then who scored the second?
Bro, I would be fuming. I would be fuming if that was my team.
The third goal was Madueke. It was a ball by Calafiori. Right?
It was Upa Meccano lost the ball for that goal. I saw that. That's the only goal I've seen. Yeah, man. Upa stinker, man. Word on the street.
Oh, they've copyright. Okay, they're not showing the Opa mistake, but cross from Calafiori. Madueke back post.
Bro, we need Chelsea to win, man. We need Chelsea to win.
Oh, no, we don't need Chelsea to do anything.
No,
Actually, I do want Arsenal to be in this position.
Yeah, if
I want Arsenal to be in this position. I want them to take the pressure of being seen as the number one, as a top dog. Let's see how that works for you in the second half of the season, where it really matters, where the games really, really matter. I think they'll win the Premier League, though.
No, I can't have that. Oh no, please, no.
Yeah, no, that's over. Because when you think about who are the teams competing with if we say Arsenal number one, I'll put PSG and Bayern 2 and 3, and they do not play in the Premier League.
I feel
But
sorry for
still,
City and
Holland, man.
Chelsea.
Liverpool,
In a
Barca,
way, I feel
Real, all been ass.
sorry for Holland because he's dropped an all-timer season thus far, and he might have zero trophies to show for it.
I mean, he should
To be
have
honest.
left. We knew that this, I don't know, redemption pet project is not it.
Yeah,
Could have come to Paris Saint-Germain. And you know, Arsenal deep down, Tosin, even if they call themselves the best, they know that if they want to call themselves the best, they know they need to knock us out. They need to beat us.
I mean,
They don't feel confident. No Donna, because Donna was huge in those ties.
yeah, man.
Tulsa, I, were you with Mo in like during the game, like live streaming with him?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you crash out at the Lucha gimmick?
No, I actually stopped. That's funny enough. Like, I actually said I'm not gonna get pissed about that anymore.
Not gonna lie, I actually kind of was on your side. You know, obviously the meme of Rafa Paul, like that's gone around everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then it became like not because you know how usually you have to go and research on what's the context. Unfortunately, and like now like I knew exactly what was going on.
Bro, honestly, I think a thing we need to get ready for is underwhelming first halves at home in the Champions League.
Uh, as in, okay, today we were underwhelming against. We've only had 3 games at
Yeah,
home.
I
Have
love
we?
playing away. Yeah, yeah, only three, right? Yeah, Atalanta today, and what was the game before that?
Bayern.
Bayern. Yeah, Atalanta convincing, Spurs convincing, but shaky. And then obviously Bayern, we lost. I just don't like the park on Champions League nights.
It's not the fortress. I know. I remember like we went like years without losing there, and now every team like goes and gives us a game there.
Yeah, we got to play away from home, man. I'd rather have Alvarez than Holland. Yeah, man. I don't think Alvarez is leaving, bro. We need a signing, Junior, dude. We genuinely need a signing.
Which position specifically do you want?
An attack. We need something new. We need a new dimension in attack.
So like
Because if
winger,
Van
striker.
Boos doesn't have any like winger or striker.
Do you not fear that? If I guess the one thing is, I guess a lot of our people we're all like we've got a lot of injuries, but like imagine when everyone gets back.
You can't do that. You can't do the imagine when all this people. You can't be banking on that. You need insurance.
In fairness, I do one thing that Arsenal do have is beaten is squad depth. Arsenal probably have the deepest squad.
We have squad depth too. We
But
have underrated squad depth, not to the level of Arsenal, obviously. Especially Arsenal's center back or like their defensive line, their depth in the defensive line. Jesus, so many options.
yeah,
And then up top, right, they got Saka, Noni, Martinelli, Trossard. See, these are just dead ballers, though. These are just like no disrespect. Like I wouldn't trade that for what we have.
Victor, Glaucarez, Havertz, Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah. Actually, look at this comment. I actually wanted to ask you, Junior. So this guy, Baker Betts, I think he says, if you guys had to keep only one, who would you keep, Kavara or Barcola? So before you actually came on, I was saying that we actually do have I think we have a Barcola Kavara problem, where I don't think both, like obviously we've had instances where they've assisted each other. Like last week, like against Le Havre, Kvara assisted Barcola on a goal. Barcola's assisted Kvara many times, like the Monaco goal, like Kvara's first ever goal for PSG against Monaco. Barcola assisted it, but I just don't think they work because they both want to play down the left, and also I just don't think they have that rapport on the field, like especially with Barcola to the degree that he has it with like Doué and Dembele. Because like if you look to like those Coupe de France games when we played Dembele, Barcola, Doué, Barcola scores a lot more. He scores a lot more in that front three.
Yeah.
So it's just, and then with Kvara, it's just like he's more like he's more of a soloist. So it's he wants to do his thing. So that might translate to a lot of touches, not really seeing the field in some moments. But then he can still produce some magic, right? So I don't know, man. I think it's a case of having a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
I mean, even you could argue Doué also another like left wing / thing, but I think he can sort of
But he can play
shuffle.
off the right.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can play
like
on the right or even
Doué can
middle.
rotate. Doué and Dembouz are the players that can rotate on our team, like in the front three. Kvara and Barcola, it's like they need something set.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's just, but it's again, answer the question: who would you keep? I guess we got to go back to the question. Ultimately, if you answer it,
I think I would keep Barcola, for the sole reason that I just think that Barcola offers us something that we don't have other than him. Like you could argue, like of course Kavar is very good. He's a great dribbler and very ambipedal. But you could say like Doué can also dribble at people. We've got Dembele who can also dribble at people. But like Barcola, that threat in behind he's the only player on our team who offers us that. Unless you want to get like really out there and start playing Nuno up there and whatnot. But thus far, and like
no, we have Hakimi. We have Hakimi. Hakimi gets in behind very well.
true,
Not
he
to the
does,
degree of a Barcola. Not to the,
yeah.
and Barcola can make passes look like like the goal he scored against Le Havre. Granted, it's a small team. It's Le Havre, but he makes that Kvara pass look good, and how he gets in on the left foot, gathers himself, then finishes because he's just such a cheat code in behind the last line. But again, he's not translating it to the biggest games. And Kvara, he just has more character, and I think he has a higher level when he's on his game. When he brings his A game, it's higher level shit, like Liverpool last season,
Yeah.
first leg, Aston Villa first, like it's higher level shit. But the thing with Kvara is, this season I've actually been super disappointed. I expected technical leadership this season, you know. We haven't gotten that. I think next season might be the season where we see Pete Kvara because they'll have like a full preseason. If that meant no World Cup, full preseason, you know.
True.
But yeah, I think ultimately I would probably keep Kvara because of the higher level. But man, I think Barcola could peak higher, and I understand those arguments because Barcola could be a main man in a different team, in a different Champions League level team. It's tough, man. What you saying, Ant?
Well,
To the question.
what question?
Kvara or Barcola? If we have to choose one, you have to keep one.
Kvara easily.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
Because we can criticize both of them now. But if we look at the best, what both of us given us is Barcola has given us a lot of good stuff in Liga and in Coupe de France. Kvara last season in the knockout stages was crucial in us winning the Champions League. He's shown he can do it in big games. Maybe he's not doing it now, but he's shown he can do it. Barcola has never shown that. And he's been here for 2.5 seasons. He's been here longer than Kvara. Should be more comfortable. He's French, younger, less expectation and pressure on him. But I'm not even in a boat where I have to decide between the two. I heard what Tosin said about, maybe you can't get the best out of both of them on the pitch together. Could be, could be. Like knockouts last season, the decision was between Desiree Doué and Bradley Barcola. So then, yeah. I mean, we did see both play against Liverpool, and both were good in that game.
True.
Maybe Barcola wasn't the best, from what I remember that Liverpool game. I just think both of them have been not the best at the moment, and I don't think that's due to each other. Like Barcola, when he can't get past his man, or Kvara can't get past his man, that's not because of them. That's because of them. So no, I just think they have to get better. I don't know what our attackers' problem is this season. Like the dribbling has been woeful. Can't remember the last time. I don't know. We had an attacker in the game that was dribbling like crazy. Probably the most energetic attacking performance this season. Attacker's performance. Maybe Due Leverkusen.
Yeah.
But if not, it's like Mbaye versus Le Havre. We haven't seen that energy from Barcola this entire season, nor have we seen it from Kvara. So,
Bro, I need that. I need that
yeah,
Mbaye leap. I need that Mbaye leap so bad. I need that
we get
Mbaye
it.
leap.
Very surprising he didn't come on either today.
That's fine, man. But if Mbaye can become like a very good 1v1 specialist,
Yeah.
granted, it's not what Barcola gives you. It'll never be on the level of what Barcola gives you. But man, let me get that, man. We'll have so
Yeah,
many
because
more options to break teams down with that.
one thing people have to understand, not every player is going to succeed at PSG. Not every player is going to stay at PSG. Players that we like, that we've, just like Donna last season, players will leave. Yeah. Shouldn't go through it, especially now, Junior, you're here. I've seen these reports so many times. Chelsea and Barcelona are not worried about their position in the Champions League group. They used the example of PSG last season, who were in a worse position and ended up winning the tournament. And how small of a club do you have to be, man?
The thing is, I guess like a lot of people in my chat came in because I watched the Barca game and they're always clowning him and whatnot. And all the people are saying, "Oh, look at you guys last year." And it's like true, but also it's like I think people are like thinking that like when we were in that position last year, we were all like, "Oh, we're all okay." I remember I was saying, "Yeah, forget." I was like Tosin, ironically or unironically, was saying, "Yeah, we're forget the Champions League, just focus on the Club World Cup." I was saying we might actually not qualify. Like legitimately, I was going into like we were like saying we were using some very like strong language. So of course, with the benefit of hindsight, now you go and you say, "Oh, you could, things all worked out for PSG," but that's an outlier.
Exactly. We've never seen a team do that. Obviously, we've seen teams that start off worse and perform better later. But saying that we're not worried about our position because PSG won the UCL last season and finished 15th.
Like we were
It's a
worried last
fraud
year. We were worried last year in this same position at this time.
To be honest, they're not even doing as badly as we were doing at this point last season. So I don't know why they're using us.
Yeah, we had four. No, I mean they did say PSG who were in a worse position.
Okay,
I mean
okay.
we had 4 points last season after 5 games. They have 7. We had tough games. They've also had tough games: Newcastle, Chelsea, and PSG. But it's them. I've seen Liverpool fans trying to use this gimmick as well. Look what Paris Saint-Germain did last season.
Okay, no, Liverpool's different. We were never that bad. Come on.
No. I'm just saying. I've seen Liverpool fans say, "Oh, we're doing the PSG gimmick."
Can I look at the underlying stats in that Liverpool? What the fuck happened? How are you losing 4-1 at back-to-back losses at Anfield to that degree? 3+ goal margins? Are you you serious?
4 big chances, missed all of them, and I think PSV.
What was the lineup?
Well, they had a strong lineup. Basically, all of their starters.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah. Man, Ekitike stinker.
He's coming on 61st minute. Yeah, and injured.
Stinker.
Ekitike injured as well. But the happy thing I am with Kolo cooking against us, Spurs with
Perisic. Yo, Perisic, senior citizen, still doing it, still getting it done.
Did you see Van Dijk as well?
Yeah, I just saw a screen grab of like a ham. Oh,
yeah.
I haven't even seen like in real play though. it must be disgusting if you're like he's trying to high five the football. Oh my goodness.
We get video for VAR on that. 1 second. Virgil van Dijk has conceded 3 penalties in all competitions this season, more than any other Premier League player. Basketball. There are
Van Dijk is
people out there still calling this dud the best center back in the world.
So who's the best center back in the world?
Yeah,
Bacho.
Bacho.
Opach's stocks goes down as well.
Gabriel's injured though, so yeah, we're putting him.
No, Gabriel. Just is injured now.
Yeah.
Nobody from La Liga. Yo, I can't find a single video of it.
Bro, Mbappe has 60 goals this calendar year.
Dang.
Go.
And it's still been asked, man. He has to be the greatest
You can't be asked.
No,
You can't be
you
asked
can't
with
say
60 goals in a calendar year.
That's
That's the
Look at
record.
big games. Look at Atletico Madrid.
Cristiano,
big games.
he has 7 games to score 10. To score 10 more, that beats Cristiano Ronaldo's highest year.
Yeah,
Highest
just
ever.
how
Yeah.
fugazi it is.
Wait, no. Are you still being serious?
I'm dead ass.
Wow. I didn't.
This has been
Dang.
a prolific year. Like you can, bro. The half.
Like we can say whatever. Like you got to listen.
That's
Prolific
insane,
year. He's been
Colin.
dunking in the biggest games.
No, okay, yeah,
Where was
we're not.
Mbappe versus
City is not a big
Nations
game.
League?
City wasn't a
Where's
big game.
Mbappe versus Atletico in both knockout games? Where was Mbappe versus Arsenal in both knockout games? Where's
about
Mbappe
City?
versus Juve and Liverpool this season? City were
What about
fucking
City?
ass, man. Even Barcola cooked up against City, man. I'm not
What about Barca? What about
Why
Barca?
Barca?
What about Barca? That
Barca don't come, man.
that
I'm seeing Borja
that Kubarsi-
Iglesias
Kubarsi
hat-trick,
beat.
Goran's hat-trick.
No,
No.
Gonzalo
that's-
goal.
I'm just saying, it's
Liam
actually
Delap goal.
scoring
Shout out to
that you
Barca.
can score. It's just like Mbappe. I remember in his last season at PSG, 23-24, he had like 60 GA. I remember he won the top goal scorer award. Him and Kane had the same amount or something. But he was asked that season in the biggest games. Like, I've legit never seen a stat pattern like Mbappe. Props to him, man. Props to him. Well, this season, Tosin, did you know that Mbappe has scored 9 goals? This is the most he's ever scored in a Champions League campaign. But
the thing is,
he's still been
y'all love to
asked
do
in the
this with
UCL this
Mbappe.
season.
The funny thing is, though, y'all love to do this shit with Mbappe, but there was a stretch. There's been stretches in his career where he was the best big game performer in the world.
Yeah, and
Like
then we were
2021 to
honest about it.
2023. Like,
Yeah.
like that 3-year stretch.
that-
Him and
that
Benzema.
No, I wouldn't
Like-
give him 22, 23.
I would give him 20 parts because of the
I mean,
World
okay,
Cup.
maybe
Because of the World Cup.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's after that period, he hasn't been able.
He was, yeah. So that's just been 2. So he's had like 2 down years, 2024 and 2025. And within those 2 down years, in one of them, he's about to hit.
What,
He's
this
10
year's
goals away
down
from
year as
bettering.
well?
Bro,
This is down as well.
Dembu started the year as a top scorer, that, and like this nigga been
Okay,
in
but
the
what
infirmary.
did Dembouz do in the biggest games? What did Mbappe do? I mean, that's
I
why I
know,
think
but-
they're completely uncomparable. And that's why I would not. I said this in the stream. I would not respect Mbappe for scoring 4 goals against Olympiacos because he stinks up in the big games. If Mbappe is scoring in the big games, I'll be like, fair play, Mbappe poker. But I legit couldn't care less. He's 9 goals in the UCL this season. It looks great from the outside. But when you look into it, 2 pens versus Marseille, hat-trick versus Kairat, and 4 goals versus Olympiacos. And 2 generational stinkers versus Liverpool and Juventus. Mbappe is the biggest.
Generational stinkers against Juve. Did he stink against Juve that bad?
I mean, you were there with me, right? Were you? I did a watch along on that game. You were there with me, I think.
Was it?
You remember the
Man, it must have been
Vlahovic
such a-
turn? Militao was cooking that game. Bruno was cooking.
Okay, yeah, that was
Yeah,
one
Mbappe, I-
forgettable game. Yeah, really forgettable game. Yeah, and then Liverpool, he stunk it up, huh?
Yeah, I didn't watch the game, but he was definitely garbage, man.
I mean,
think
but
that was-
these are group stage games. It doesn't like judge him when obviously it's the knockout rounds, knockout phases. Group stage games don't matter like that.
Yeah, obviously, at the end of the season, that's what will matter. But
But
I
just
don't know.
I'm
Mbappe's
just
just
strictly
such an
talking about
injured
the sheer
player.
volume, though. I'm talking about the sheer volume. 60 goals
This
with
also
7
talks about
games to
the
play.
quality of La Liga, especially when you say he's close to breaking Ronaldo's record. Mbappe was never close to this stuff at PSG in Liga, but in La
Bro,
Liga,
La Liga stocks are down. La
actually,
Liga
far
stocks are down, bro. La Liga is whack, bro. La Liga is
yeah,
whack.
Yeah, no, it's really bad right now. It's really
like,
bad.
of those 60 goals that you mentioned, at least 40 of them in La Liga, 45. Still didn't win, lead to a title either. Wait,
No, no,
what?
no.
Shout out to him, man. 60 goals. And he's top scorer in the UCL this season, 9 goals. 9 goals. But he's still been asked. I've never seen a player like him, man. Because you know what Mbappe is, Tosin? He's I go against the weak people, Tosin. Mbappe is the person you go and fight someone your own age.
But
That's what
you're
Mbappe
saying
is.
this when he has a history of big game performances. Granted, it's not recent,
I'm looking at the
but he
past
has a
3 years.
history of
Is
it.
irrelevant. Those are not relevant. If you look at his entire career, he's been a shit big game player rather than a good big game player. Like, why would it be relevant what he did in 21, 22?
I think that's not fair on him, dude.
It is
The
fair
guy
because
showed
I
up in
know
the big.
Mbappe does
The
this
guy
on
showed up in
purpose.
a World
Tosin.
Cup, man.
I question. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. He has to show up now, Tosin. What makes Ronaldo and Messi different from others? It's not that they were great. It's they were great for such a long time. Mbappe has had such an
Bro,
inconsistent career.
Ronaldo used to have hella allegations that he was stinky in big games. Like,
Yeah,
and then
especially
Messi
during,
towards the back end, towards the back end in the second half of his career, post
yeah,
let's say 2017. Obviously, he had the 18-19 season where he won the Ballon d'Or, but bro, in big games, Messi was hit or miss. He was up and down as well. Like,
okay.
it's not hard to be a great big game player.
Ronaldo led United to a Champions League when he was, what was he, 22, 23?
Oh,
And
07,
Messi
08?
led, yeah. And
Okay.
Messi led Barca to a Champions League when he was pretty much same age. Mbappe is 27 and still can't lead any team to a Champions League.
I mean, that's
He is a Champions League
that's
failure. I mean,
unarguable.
I know
That's
he has like,
unarguable.
Mbappe has like 60, 70 UCL goals, but all irrelevant because he hasn't led to anything.
Whoa, Champions League failure, you said.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
He's
I
one of
think
the
it's-
most prolific
I remember
Champions League players,
they used
but
to call-
I would call him a failure.
they used to call Neymar a failure, even though he still had one UCL because he could have done more. Mbappe
Oh, I
has
mean,
no
okay, if
UCL at
that's how
18.
you're defining it, then wait, then like, would you call like Zlatan a Champions League failure then?
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
His big game record, I think it was at its best when he came to PSG. Because I remember when Inter Milan played United. This is when United won the treble, I think. Inter were insane. Ibra was like one of the best players at that time, and he dropped 2 stinkers versus United in both of those legs. So, man, well, yeah, that's Mbappe, man. No, it's still insane what he's doing, but it's extremely hard for me to rate it when you don't do it. Like when you
Bro,
actually
even his playmaking, everything that he's done at, like, his playmaking numbers at Madrid this season are better than it's ever been. Like, he's doing things in playmaking wise in La Liga that he wasn't even doing in Liga. He's that like impressive overall. It's not just GA with Mbappe. He's having good games without GA. Like the Elche game, that was a good game. He didn't have he missed two. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you a random game. I'm just giving you a random game because he's in the middle of a. Before this game, he was in the middle of a 3-game goal scoring like drought, right? 3-game drought. So I'm just saying, even in the games where he's had, in the middle of that drought, he's having like still good matches. Like, he's a threat. He's a goal threat. So I'm just like, I think we need to be easier on Mbappe. Like, bro, motherfuckers be giving Lamine a pass. Like,
look, this crazy stat: we become the first Champions League club to have a hat-trick scored by an attacker, midfielder, and a defender.
That's insane.
Dang, fair enough. Who's the defender?
First when I read it, I thought it was this year only. But yeah, Kurzawa, I think he's still the only defender to have scored the hat trick in the Champions League. But we had Dembouz hat trick this season and Vitinha hat trick this season or this year, this calendar year.
You mean Neves? You said Dembouz, but yeah.
No, because he's an attacker.
Oh,
in 2020,
Champions League. Oh, Champions
yeah,
League.
Stuttgart
You're right. My
and then
bad. My
Vitinha.
bad.
We nearly even broke it this year. No, but you see now, I think no teams have any big games left, apart from maybe in the Prem like Arsenal or Chelsea.
I mean, we go away
Like,
to
we
Monaco.
don't have any.
No, Barca, Atleti. Well, I mean, if you count Atleti as a big game.
Okay.
Bro, we need. It's time to now start dominating Liga. We need to go on a run.
Bro, did you guys
Top
watch?
eight, top eight is virtually confirmed in Champions League. So now it's about going on a run.
Yeah.
With in domestically.
Did you guys see Dogse yesterday or 2 days? I guess 2 days ago now.
Huge dub.
Great team, man.
No, I'm saying in the sense they got a huge dub. If they'd lost it, Junior, they would have been relegated.
Oh, like mathematically.
They would have been sitting, I think, on 3 or how many points do they have now? Do they have 6 or 5?
I think 6.
Yeah, so they would have been sitting with 3 after 5 games. So even if they won the remaining,
they're doing better than
would have
we.
been like, I don't know. And they're going to play
doing better
Liverpool.
than us. 6 goals in 5. They're 6 points in 5 games. They're doing better than we did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know
At
what's
that point,
crazy? Barca should be on 6 points.
They should.
That
Who
game-
should they have lost to?
Club Rouge. Remember the last minute
You know,
goal?
the
The Szczesny
keeper,
one?
Was it the? Oh yeah, you're right.
They should have lost that game. Holy crap.
Yeah, Barca. It's a forgettable season for them. I can't wait for that Bilbao game. That's an easy stat pack game.
Yeah, no, I just want to see us away in the UCL. We got Bilbao away, Lisbon away, and then Newcastle to end it at home.
Ooh.
Do you remember what you guys' prediction was going into the group stage? I had 7 victories, 1 draw.
I think I didn't say we lose, but I said 2 draws and then everything else was wins.
Okay, so 6-0. And you, Tristan?
I don't know what I said. I don't remember. Nor do I even. I don't think I cared. I probably just said just make top 8. That's all that matters.
Another thing, Junior, because we were talking about this last year. Barca, they scored the most goals in the group stage last year. 28. Conceded 13. We are currently sitting on 19 and conceded 8. We're moving like Barca like last season. 8. We've conceded the second most goals in the top 8, only after Dortmund.
Even in the top 10.
Top 10.
Atalanta and City. and
Top
PSG.
11.
Yeah.
Yo, and Toko, like you thought we could have a Centurion season with only 34 league matches that we play? That's impossible. It's impossible to have a Centurion season in Liga.
Yeah, what's the max?
34 times 3, so that's
102.
102. Yeah.
Oh, so we can still do it.
Well, no, you could theoretically, but
You'd have to win 33 games at least.
No,
uh-oh.
33 and a draw at least.
Yeah. They have to basically go perfect.
Do you think UEFA should give Vitinha or Mbappe Player of the Week?
I mean, they'll give it to Mbappe, you know. That disgusting. Number one, it's Mbappe. There's the Mbappe PR, and then there's the dogged PR. So, yeah, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I saw you corrected yourself. My bad, G. Man, Virginia really sits alone. I don't want to hear that Pedri shit no more, man.
Read this, also.
Yeah. I heard it when he said it.
Oh, like you heard him. You heard it verbatim.
In his verb. Yeah, he said Vitinha is the best midfielder in the world. He'll
be the.
Oh,
next
I remember seeing a second bit though. He'll be the next Ballon d'Or. Dang!
Wow.
No, we got to prove it.
High praise. No, he's definitely in the running, man. He's definitely top.
Juno, I'm thinking about it. You got to make a short.
Actually, top three. Top three, man.
Yeah, no, I said about only Kane and Haaland I would put ahead of him. No fucking stinky Mbappe, man.
No, actually, I was gonna say Mbappe, Haaland, Vinny. I was gonna take Kane out.
But like Mbappe's been so ass in big games. Like him and Yamal are basically the same in this season. A lot of GA by irrelevant games.
No, I was thinking Mbappe, Haaland, Vitinha, man. Okay.
No. It can be better than Mbappe. He has like nearly double the amount of GA. But yeah, Vitinha third. Maybe even higher.
I mean, I titled my video, Vitinha is the best midfielder, no, best player in the world.
Let's go. Okay. I'm late then. Yeah, no, I think I might even do a video about it. Just strictly how much he's been carrying us this season. Like, it's not acceptable.
13
this is
GA, that's freaking crazy, bro.
No, I think it's more, no? Or is it 13?
As in, I just looked at Transfermarkt, and he had 2 goals and 8 assists before, and then plus the 3 goals today, so 13 for us. I'm not sure what he's done for Portugal.
Correct. Wow. And then João Neves is still our top scorer. It's insane, man.
Now that we're talking about midfielders, I made the posts. Yeah. Best midfield trio in the world. 17 goals, 13 assists. And I think this was before Vitinha's pen. Did someone get an assist for the Pacho goal?
No.
I don't think so.
Like the ball just, it was bobbling.
So they have 38 GA, 31 GA this season so far. This is not an attacking trio. This is a midfield trio. 31 GA. And only one pen.
This is the best midfield since Busquets, Xavi. I think at club level, I think it definitely is. Like what midfield rivals it? I mean, you can think maybe to the Juve midfield. You can look at maybe some Madrid midfields, but I think this midfield is
Thiago Goretzka Muller.
Hell no. Let's be serious here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Arsenal saying Rice best midfielder in the world. Chelsea fans saying Caicedo.
Like even Napoli had some interesting midfields like Jorginho, Hamsik. Like I'm thinking of midfields that are very complementary. This is up there. Like this is definitely up there. I think it's the best, at club level since Xavi Busquets for sure.
What about the Madrid one? Modric, Kroos, Casemiro.
It's better than that. Like Casemiro, Modric. Casemiro's a nice screener. He's a screener that can, weigh in the opposition area, with a goal, come up with a goal or a decisive action like a assist or, a knockdown. But yeah, man, Fabian's just different gravy. Because you always have to have that one tall player in the midfield. Like it was Busquets.
Kroos?
I think with them it's more like Kroos is tall, you're right, but he's not like Casemiro's probably like the tallest, I think. Was he not the tallest of the three?
Maybe.
Yeah, and with this one you have Fabian, and Fabian, he's not the sitter, but you know, he just complements what Joao and Vitinha do so well. On CBS, Carragher was pushing Rice best midfield. Of course he was. Of course he was, that clown, man. Like Declan Rice is not like Declan Rice versus Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz is like Declan Rice does not get into this midfield. Does he get into this midfield? Yes or no?
No.
I bet Junior would
Look,
say yes because he's
no
Premier League
midfielder
biased.
gets
I
into
swear
our
Junior would say yes.
midfield
Junior,
apart from
does he
one
get into
player.
this midfield?
Who?
Does Declan
Rice.
Rice get into this midfield?
No.
Okay.
For me, there's only one player that I rate at 11.
You're gonna say
Pedri.
Pedri Potter, Pedri Potter.
But when I look at Pedri and I look at our midfield three, just from a profilistic standpoint, we have Vitinha.
Yeah,
And
he's
Pedri's not going to
the
give us one
closest
Neves or
profile.
Fabian. So, like,
Yeah, is Vitinha.
No, but imagine if we get Pedri. Yeah, I don't want to actually. I don't want to say like the game is dead, got like it's over, but like that Vitinha, João
should do
Neves,
it.
Pedri midfield could be the greatest midfield ever known to man. Holy smokes, man. Yo.
No, it'd be quality.
I was in a
prefer
live
Fabian, but it'd be quality.
I was in a live earlier today, and I had somebody go and say that Newcastle's midfield three, in terms of like over as a three together as a trio, is top 4, top 5, like in the world. So he said,
wait.
I mean,
Did you say Newcastle?
fair?
Newcastle. So they said they said clearly PSG and Barca are better.
Wait, easy with Barca there. How can you see? I don't understand how Barca has that PR. You have Pedri.
As in, like,
They have
No, best mid. If we're talking best midfields in the
Olmo,
No, if
Fermin.
we're-
Like, no.
no best midfields in the world right now, if we're being serious, is PSG, and then it's probably
It'll
Chelsea.
be Arsenal. Also, it's Bimendi, Rice, Eze now starting to play as a 10.
yeah. I mean,
Nah,
the thing with Chelsea,
I like
is
Chelsea more because
the thing with Chelsea is that it's mostly it's like who
that's a
plays.
tough midfield on a European night, man. That Chelsea midfield, a lot of personality in that midfield. You know, got that mix of South American grinta and just industriousness, if that's a word. Like, yeah, like Arsenal midfield, bro, is not nothing. I'm not having sleepless nights playing that. Like Caicedo, he just breaks everything up, and then you have Enzo, who's becoming like a complete midfielder. Like he's running in behind the last line now. He's scoring goals. He's playing decisive passes. He's becoming a complete player. Caicedo is the complete screener, like, you know, destroyer, defensive, like that profile. He's the best in the world. So it's interesting, man. Like I think Chelsea are definitely more formidable on a European night. But Barca are not top 3. Like when it's a game where the tackles are flying, like you look at last night, bro, they were hiding. The only duels that were won were like, you know, when Lamine would like poke the ball away from like Cucurella, and people used, you know, Lamine winning like a couple balls off of Cucurella, you know, translating to like, oh look, he won 10 duels. He had a green rating. He played well.
No, I'm sorry. I literally dedicated like good 10 minutes to my video saying how Thought Mob and these ratings are fugazi.
They're paid.
No, they're paid.
Agents,
You know,
there's agent info.
you know on SofaScore in the first half, Ferran Torres was like one of the highest rated players. He had a 7.4.
Because he was running. He was actually doing legwork. He was running. He was active. Like
initially, because the thing is, though, they update them afterwards. Initially, when the two players came off, because I made sure to take a screenshot at the time, Yamal and Estevao had the exact same match rating. Both had a 7.7. Later on, in the end, Yamal's went down to a 7.5, and then Estevao went up to an 8.0. But initially, they had the same rating.
hilarious. And Lamine, that whole second half was stinking it up. Like when Reece James, I think they took off Gusto because he was on a yellow. But when Reece James moved to right back, bro, hell in a cell down that flank, man. So they had to try to play through Lamine, and Lamine was getting clamped in 1v1 actions versus Cucurella. Like it wasn't like they were putting bodies around Lamine. Lamine was legitimately getting clamped 1v1. And then Barca's midfield, again, like we said, like they don't match up to the top midfields. Like it's just Pedri and Inshallah. Like that's not gonna win you anything at the highest level. Like they were playing Eric Garcia in midfield, Frankie, who's just, yeah, I don't know. Even Frankie fools me sometimes. I don't know. Would Frankie be good at PSG?
I just think Frankie's overrated, man. Yo, Frankie, like, yeah, one of the most overrated. Like this guy peaked in 2019. That's it.
Yeah.
I used to think, like, I used to
He was a
want him at
monster back
PSG
then.
and
He was a
whatnot,
monster
but
back then.
like, obviously, you had Barca fans going gaslighting us, saying that Frankie gets old, he's better than Fabian.
Nah, I remember that Newcastle game, man. Best pivot in the world. Fucking hell, man. Where the fuck is Phil, man? Man?
Yeah, I need to get him. I need to hit him up, man. I'm gonna hit him up right now.
Oh, dang. I had Barca fans after my game. So I was going and saying, like asking who are the top 5 teams currently ranked. So based on the entire season, and or even like based on like recent form. So I said Arsenal number 1, Bayern 2, PSG 3, said Chelsea 4, and then 5 was sort of where I was like, I'm not sure, like. Because then it really sort of difficult. You could like Inter Milan, but Inter Milan haven't had the most difficult Champions League campaign. Like 4th in the Serie A. Madrid, but again, they've not been great and they've really regressed. But like they were going and Barca fans were going saying, "Oh, Barca's over Madrid," and so I was like, "Hold on." So Barcelona fans legitimately think that in this like last month, for example, that they've been better than Madrid. Like I think both teams have been bad. Don't get me wrong, but like first and foremost. Literally, well, I guess now we're the 27th, but a month ago today, Madrid spanked Barca at the end, and should have been more. You could argue that okay, Madrid lost away to Anfield to this really bad Liverpool team. True, but like Barca got spanked 3-0 by Chelsea. On top of that, you go and you look at their other Champions League games. At least Madrid, they won the other ones. And then Barcelona arguably should have lost to Club Brugge, and you could argue like they've been better in the league, but I think Barca only has one more win in that time period, if excluding their game against each other. So if you go from their game onwards, excluding that one, I think they've got 3 wins to Madrid's 2. But still, like as in Madrid have been bad. But I just think like if Barca played Madrid right now, I think Barca lose again.
Both are just dog shit, bro. Both Barca and Madrid are just dog shit.
Yeah, La Liga is oof.
The fact that Liverpool just lost 4-1 at the crib to PSV, and they flamed Madrid at Anfield. Something is wrong. Like, what's going on, dude? La Liga is terrible. Spanish football is cooked. I think they might petition to Javier Tebas. Yo, you got to do away with this one-to-one rule. You're killing us here. Because Barca, they can't spend money.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm actually about to head out, but
Yeah, so am I. Got work to continue on with.
yeah, this was good. I'll probably catch y'all the next one.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right. See you, Mo. See you, Tosin. It's been a pleasure as
Take
always.
care, Junior, and get well soon, man. Get well soon, Junior.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I feel like both of y'all look sick, man. Like
Yeah, no, I was Junior a couple of days. I'm now good. I'm on the good side. So
Yeah,
hopefully you join me soon, man.
I'm still going through
It's your time after, Tosin.
it.
You're gonna get sick soon. That's the pattern.
All right.
all
But
right,
yeah,
y'all take
you know,
care.
Tosin.
Yeah.
Take
See
care.
you guys.
Take
Bye.
care. Peace. All right then, people. That's been it from boy PS Gents. Hopefully, guys enjoyed the live watch along earlier today, and hopefully, guys enjoyed this post match podcast. To the 71 people currently watching, shout out to you guys. Happy that you guys are enjoying the content, and thank you for the constant support as usual. Paris Saint-Germain sits second in the UEFA Champions League table, 4 out of 5 victories. It's a great start from Paris Saint-Germain to this Champions League campaign. 19 goals, the most in the competition. We know we lost to Bayern, but we'll get better the longer the season goes. Vitinha, Ballon d'Or. I want to see that hashtag everywhere. I want to see everyone start pushing it. Madrid fans are pushing Mbappe Ballon d'Or, even though he's ass. City fans pushing Haaland, Bayern fans pushing Kane. It's time for us to start pushing Vitinha Ballon d'Or. I want to see that everywhere, anywhere. Who? I don't know. Well, Prince, Dubstream. Take care, man. Kaisan, YouTube, man. Allez Paris. Allez Paris. Toby too. That's been it from Boy PSG. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this post-match podcast. And as usual, allez, allez. Allez Paris. Peace. Take care, E2.